In 2012, the Irish Georgian Society began the first phase of a restoration programme that will see the revitalisation of one of Dublin's architectural and cultural gems, the City Assembly House. Built by the Society of Artists in Ireland during the 1760s, its octagonal exhibition room was one of the age's great cultural innovations, the first purpose-built public art gallery in Ireland or Britain, and possibly in the whole of Europe. Later it would serve as Dublin City Hall, as the founding home of Dublin's Conservatory of Music and Drama, and for much of the 20th century as Dublin Civic Museum, which housed a collection of artefacts from the city's 1,000-year history. The Civic Museum closed in 2003, and for 10 years the building lay empty and without purpose. Since embarking on its restoration of the City Assembly House, through using skilled craftsmen, the Irish Georgian Society has successfully restored the fine Portland stone floor in the entrance hall, cleaned and extensively repaired exquisite Rococo plasterwork in the stair hall, and, using historic paint schemes, redecorated the drawing rooms of the Society of Artists, now named in honour of Daniel O'Connell, who was elected Lord Mayor of Dublin in the City Assembly House in 1841. In July 2013, after a decade of being closed to the public, the building reopened its doors. Since then, it has played host to musicians for National Music Day, to photographic exhibitions, to fashion events, and to art and architectural installations, as well as welcoming countless visitors every day.
I think the way they have exposed the structure as such is very interesting. Of course, it's an amazing building anyhow, and I think the way they treated the floor finishes and wall finishes are very sympathetic. I think they're wonderful.
No, we were actually here last year, so big changes. It looks so much nicer, so much, well, I suppose you still have lots to do, but very nice. The rooms upstairs are very nice.
Well, Niamh decided she'd prefer to live here than in Leinster House. We've just been in Leinster House. She prefers here. I think it's more intimate.
It sounds really good what they're doing, restoring the work, and it's really cool to see the bare brick in that room there, to see what it was like before.
The Irish Georgian Society is now preparing to launch the next phase of its restoration programme, which will focus on the octagonal exhibition room, on the windows, and on the brick, stone and ironwork to the front of the building. This phase of the project will also see the provision of a wheelchair lift and other services to ensure the building is accessible to everyone. The Irish Georgian Society has always appreciated the generous support of its members. Now we invite you to help us achieve our ambition of fully restoring the City Assembly House in time for its 250th anniversary in 2016. On completion, the building will be one of Dublin's premier cultural venues and provide an 18th century headquarters from which the Irish Georgian Society can continue its ongoing work of promoting and conserving Ireland's architectural heritage and decorative arts. Please join us as we embark on the next phase of this exciting journey.